everybody? Welcome to Love the Movie Troy. This is Troy, and this is the channel where we talk about movies. So look, check me out. The Five Bloods. It's a new Netflix film, directed by Spike Lee, the great Spike Lee. And I gotta say, man, right off the rip, I gotta be honest, I love the film. The movie is phenomenal. God damn, Spike Lee? Like, Spike Lee hasn't lost anything, bro. He's been one of the great directors since 1989. Like, he's one of the greatest black filmmakers of all time. Well, the greatest black filmmaker of all time, and still one of the great black filmmakers in general. I mean, goddamn. Because I loved his last movie, Black Klansman. Like, I loved that movie. And then he dropped this on us? I mean, it's pretty much a masterpiece. I'll say that right now. The Five Bloods is about five Vietnam vets who stumble up on some gold in war. And they bury the gold and then come back for it years later. Now, that synopsis doesn't do this movie justice. It don't. You know what I mean? Because the story got layers to it. I mean, the plot got layers to it. It really is a depth character type of film. Like, you really got some very interesting characters in it, And I gotta say, Delroy Lindo, he stole the movie. He's so good in it. Like, he's Oscar worthy in this movie. I mean, he really feels like a person suffering from PTSD. He's a crazy motherfucker, and he's brilliant. Like, he really shows you how coming back from the war can be devastating, and the things that guys deal with coming back from the war. It's really tough on the soul, and it's a lot of things about him, about his character, where you're like, man, this dude, not only is he a bit crazy, but he's kind of an asshole. This nigga's a dickhead, but you really understand as the film goes that, what he's been through, and you kind of sympathize with him because of the way the story is told and because of the brilliant acting played by Delroy. I also gotta say, Chadwick Boseman, he's barely in this movie, but the scenes that he is in are powerful. Like, it shows you he's a superstar, because he don't have to be in the movie a lot to really have a positive effect on the film. One of the great actors working today, Chadwick Boseman, and Spike Lee, he did his thing. And what I liked about his filmmaking in this movie, Spike Lee, he decided to go with this kind of documentary style of filmmaking. It's a lot of imagery from the past. You see real life footage of like Muhammad Ali and Martin Luther King. It's a very important movie, especially dealing with the times that we're in right now. Spike Lee always been big on social justice and things like that, and he proved with this movie that he has a bigger message in this movie. If you pay attention, you'll see the bigger, broader message that he's putting right in your face. And I like the choices he made when filming this movie. Like, when it goes back in time, this movie cuts back and forth in time, and I like when it goes back in time, he used more of this, the tint of the film feels more like found footage, of war. You feel like someone found, footage and gave it to him, and that's how he filmed the movie, and it really resonates because you feel like you're watching something real, and the way he shot it is very real and very devastating when you see certain things happen, and you like, wow, did this really occur like that? Damn, that's kind of fucked up. I mean, he puts all the violence right in your face, for you to see it, and it's more powerful in that way. This story is a great story, and I think everyone should check out this film. It's like a life lesson, really. It really is. I think everyone should check it out. As far as the problems I had with it, only one real problem, and it was Spike Lee chose to use the same actors when going back and forth in time. I think in present time, the film takes place in like 2016, and in the past, it takes place in the Vietnam War, and he used the same actors, and that kind of throws you off because the actors look the same age in present time and in the past. It's like, what the fuck? So they've been old? Like, they really, Spike Lee should have cast younger actors to play the characters when they were younger, you know. But the Five Bloods, yo, they some real motherfuckers. Like, don't fuck with the Five Bloods. They some real motherfuckers, and they'll come for your ass. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love the movie. You know, it's pretty much a masterpiece to me. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Spike Lee is great, and this movie is great. I think everybody should check it out. Troy Bracey, thank you for watching the video.